core of all SDGs may be summed up into three larger goals, that is, to end poverty, fight inequality and injustice, and tackle climate change by 2030, addressing the 5 Ps, that is, people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnerships. SDGs provide measurable and time-bound definition to the broad goals that MDGs were. SDGs brings out the aspect of partnership a lot more definitively than earlier ones.
Sustainable Development Goals introduced by the United Nations and formally accepted by 193 members nations in 2015 provide a holistic framework. These development goals are a set of 17 goals which are expected to set the world's development agenda for future. In this context, the importance of Global Compact anchoring this convention around SDGs cannot be overemphasized. As we move ahead with our growth story, it's important for us to embrace the SDGs framework to shape our transformation journey. The first step in this direction is to understand what SDG framework is all about and spread the message. Today we are releasing the first of its kind point of view document on the Sustainable Development Goals, capturing the point of view of 10 leading business thought leaders.
Sustainable development is our goal. शोषण नहीं होगा, दोहन होगा. We have to use nature, not exploit nature. And to that end, we think nature and our life as one. Unless we think in that term, we can't achieve the goal of sustainable development. And I am sure that though India is not part of the problem, we will become a leader in providing part of solution. That's our commitment.
The present government, you have not seen any government or anything which is more aligned to this sustainable development goal. And as I mentioned in my address, that schemes like Jan Dhan Yojana, schemes like 5 crores LPG connections, schemes like Pradhan Mantri Bima Yojana, Fasal insurance. I mean, these are all things which the government is doing. And as a country, I am sure, as Minister also pointed out, like 175 gigawatt of renewable energy. I mean, I am very sure that India is going to lead 17 SDGs in next 15 years. I have no doubt.
See, the main focus of SDG is for sustainable development. As a corporate, we are providing employment to directly and indirectly to lakhs of people. We are also in the infrastructure space, so we are developing basic infrastructure. All our industries are in this field. And also we are developing skills, we are providing sustainable special skills for people to get employed. We work with the communities, and we have some some of these goals like clean water, health, and employment, and poverty alleviation. So I think as a corporate we are doing a lot wherever we are working, in whichever states and cities we are present. I think Essar as a corporate has been contributing for the last 30-40 years for this sustenance.
So Essar has been completely aligned with what we are now calling the SDGs. In fact, the predecessor of this was the MDGs, and the themes on which we have been working are all themes which are the Millennium Development Goals. In fact, they also resonate equally well with the Schedule 7 of the Companies Act of India. And we have extensive focus on water restoration. We have had extensive focus on health and education. That's been our key forte. And we have in fact been at the forefront of what is now the 17th SDG called partnerships. This convention is also an outcome of the kind of partnerships that we've been leading. Our knowledge series is a living example of how we've been really fostering partnership between different corporates. We've attempted partnership with different pharma companies because there is absolutely no competition with the kind of work that we are doing. So in that sense, we've been able to foster a lot of synergies. We've really been at the forefront in thinking and evolving new concepts in this space.
Aegis has positioned itself very strongly with sustainable goals. One of the key things that we are doing is to set up BPOs in Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5 cities. Cities like Shimoga, cities like Chhindwara, where we are providing employment where there is no employment. Also, these people who are there have no training. So even if they went to some other place, they would have lack of employment because of lack of training. So we're providing training, and this is sometimes the first training that they are getting. We today are the largest employers in Srinagar, apart from the Indian Army. So I think what we're doing, we're transforming lives in rural areas by providing skilling and training, and then by providing jobs. And people who are working in our places then can go to some of the bigger cities and do better and bigger jobs. So I think we're playing a very important role.